A headline in the Washington Post: hospital officials knew of neglect. Complaints about Walter Reed were voiced for years. These are the same people who claim that they didn't know anything about it.
Exactly.
Who lied about it. Senator McCain was here yesterday, said he didn't know anything about it. And there was no evidence that he did, but maybe he should have, you think?
But people were going up to officials at the hospital and saying, "Hey, you know what's happening here?"
I mean, a better use of Senator McCain's time, rather than going on David Letterman's program and playing stupid cutesy fit with whether he's going to run or not, is to get this situation solved, or to at least talk about it. McCain's not even going to bring it up unless you bring it up.
Playing stupid candidate tricks.
If I didn't bring, thank you, Charles. Playing stupid candidate tricks with Letterman. How about getting this solved? McCain's so hot to send him over there. Thinks this search is such a great idea, in lockstep with that criminal in the White House. Then they all claim they don't know anything. You know, you have to take them at their word. I mean, but I mean, General Kiley just flat out lying about it. Well, he's the guy, you remember, he was the guy who was blaming the rats and the roaches, this schmuck, on the soldiers leaving food in their rooms.
On candy bar wrappers on the floor.
Now,
excuse me.
And this bastard lives across the street.
From Building 18.
From Building 18 there on the Walter Reed Army Medical Center complex, which is a 113-acre complex.
That you can't make up.
Steve Robinson, who's the Director of Veterans Affairs at Veterans for America, told Ann Hull and Dana Priest that he ran into General Kiley in the foyer of the command headquarters at Walter Reed shortly after the war in Iraq began, and he told him, this is after the war began, shortly after the war began. And he told General Kiley, said, there are people in the barracks who are drinking themselves to death, and people who are sharing drugs, and people are not getting the care they need. I met guys who weren't going to appointments, said Robinson, because the hospital didn't even know they were there.
God. Jeez. Holy cow.
And Robinson said General Kiley told him to speak to a sergeant major, a top enlisted officer. Just, in other words, he couldn't be bothered to deal with it himself. Just go talk to somebody else about it. Don't.
I gotta go to the
General Kiley lives across the street from Building 18. From his quarters, he can see the building, the scrappy building. I'm reading the story from Ann Hull and Dana Priest. He can see the scrappy building and busy traffic the soldiers have to cross to get around this 113-acre post there. And apparently General Kiley declined to be interviewed by Ms. Priest and Ms. Hull for this article that's on the front page of the Washington Post this morning. So you might want to give Senator McCain a call today and tell him to ixnay on the stupid candidate tricks with Letterman, and to get this, to take care of this.
And
he's so hot to send him over there.
This isn't good. Across the street from Building 18, and then there's a photograph in the Post of the stately Georgian mansion-style homes of General Kiley and Commander George W. Waitman, the other fellow. Who they can look across the street then and see Building 18.
Well, you know what? They're probably bitching about the view. I mean, those people should be court-martialed. I mean, it's almost like a nightmare kind of deal, isn't it?
It is. You're right. Stephen King.